Is my screen
Yeah, it's visible.
showing? Okay. So, hello guys, my name is Shivam. I'm audible.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah, you are audible.
So, hello guys, I am Shivam Chan. I am a Unity student ambassador. So today we will be discussing about Earthwall SDK, how to use it, and why should we use it inside Unity. So to start with, first of all, let's see what are the various SDKs which are present in Unity. I think most of you guys know all of them, but let's see. First is Google's AR Code, then Apple's AR Kit, then Unity's own AR Foundation, then Vuforia, 8th Wall, Wikitude, and EasyR. All of these have some various features, and all of them have some compatibility issues with all of with some devices. So first, seeing all these SDKs, now we should see why we must use Earthwall. If there are so many SDKs provided with such big companies like Unity and Google and Apple, so why should we use Earthwall SDK, or why I recommend to use Earthwall SDK? So to start with, let's first see the features which Earthwall SDK provides. First of all is the horizontal plane detection. So you guys might have heard of the term marker-based and markerless AR, and
Yes.
now, yep, and nowadays markerless AR is much more preferable in the today's market than the marker based, as markerless provides you more immersion and more of uh, what I can say, more of real world immersion. You can move your phone anywhere in this around yourself in 360-degree motion, and can feel the true power of AR. So the main important thing that 8-Wall provides is the horizontal plane detection. But you guys might be thinking that AR Core and AR Foundation, AR Kit also provide. So let's keep it for ahead. Other than this, we also have vertical plane detection. Yeah, other SDKs also have. But we also have lighting estimation. Lighting estimation is something that it estimates the real world light, the real world light, like if light is coming from the north, or if the light is very low in the real world, then the objects will also appear to be virtual objects will also appear to be of low light illuminated, so that it becomes more immersive. Also, it provides image detection like Vuforia. So if all of these features are provided in other SDKs, so why should we use it? The main question is this. And here is the answer in a small pie chart. So you can see from all of the devices present today, AR core compatible devices are much smaller in comparison. And then comes the AR kit. AR kit is basically the iOS 11 above devices, and AR core is Android 7 plus devices with some limiting brand like Pixel, Samsung, Moto. But 8th Wall is the SDK which provides all these features which were listed before in all of the devices present today. Like the the devices supported are from Android 4.4 plus KitKat plus. So you get a huge user base, a huge, I can say, audience, so that they can feel the immersion which which anyone with a good phone, AR core phone, can get. So let's start how to do it. Uh, let's start how it was. Any questions till now? Uh, Yeah, guys, you can turn your mic off.
I don't think so. There is any
So
question
this is
as of
the
now.
eighth wall website. Yep.
Any question till now? You can go on.
Okay. Okay. So this is the eighth wall website. So Aman says, is it open source? It's not open source, but it is free to use. Actually, you have like the Vuforia has provides image detection, but the problem is the Vuforia also has shows watermarks, and Eighth Wall is fully free, and you can also provide APIs so you can use. Okay. So let's go on to the Eighth Wall website. We have another question. Yep, it supports 4.4 plus. Go to the Eighth website, just log in with your credentials. I have logged in and go to manage workshops and simply create a new workspace, sorry, workshop. Now, most important thing when you're creating a workshop, just head over to XR Developer because XR Developer is the workspace for Unity. These tools are just for web AR, which is also provided by Airfall. So just create the XR Developer and simply click on create. I have created one, so let's open it. So it will look, the dashboard will look something like this. This is the 8-wall console. So to start, you can click on create a new API app key and just give any bundle identifier like com let's say unity dot session. Okay, let's create it. This will create a new key for you and make sure the status is enabled. Okay, so you can use it inside your own apps and just simply click the app key by pressing the copy button here. So it's copied now. Now all of the work is done here. Let's head over to Unity. So is my Unity screen visible?
Yeah, it's visible.
Yep, yep.
Okay. So this is new. Okay. Just I've imported. Oh, so, yep. Sorry, I forgot to tell you how to download the SDK. First of all, let's show you that. You can download the SDK from your dashboard. Just click on download Earthwall XR for Unity and simply click on the Unity button download. It will start your download of the Unity package and simply just drag and drop it inside your assets folder. I think I'm not going fast. So I have imported it already. So I will not import it again.
Stuck
The
on Chrome. Geo.
Oh shit, sorry. Mm, oh sorry. So I've not done some magic. I've just imported the package here and the XR and plugin folders are made, nothing else. And I have also imported a small 3D model to showcase. Okay. So for to use eighth wall, first we have to first we have to set up our SDK. To set up our SDK, click on XR and go to app key settings. These are the XR app key settings where you have to give your app key and your bundle identifier. So I have created the bundle identifier as founder unity session. Session. Okay, and just paste the app key you have copied from the browser, Earthwall website. So now you are ready to go. To now to make SDK work, you have to have a manager, the XR manager that will work and control whole of your scene, whole of your XR work. So for that, you just head over to game object and press the XR controller button. XR controller. It will just create an empty object with a XR controller script over it. Okay. This is the XR controller script. Let me show it somewhere. So these are some of the options available. Opportunity is a new feature I remember last October and 2003. No, Pulkit, eighth wall is supported about somewhat half 1.5 years about. I've been using about from 1 year, but I know it's about 1.5 years from now. So XR control script has some options for you, which defines how it will work in real time. So this is just an enable remote button. If you check this, then there's an real-time app, Unity real-time app for Android and iOS, by which let me show you if I can. Uh, just just a second. Yeah, this is the eighth wall XR remote. You can find it on the Play Store and iOS store. Just download it. What it does is that if you connect it to your laptop and press the play button inside Unity, then then all the full scene will be copied to your mobile, and you can view your scene inside your mobile without building the app every time. So it is a great you cannot play it inside the editor, only the report will work. Now here comes some of the features like enable lightning. If you check this button, then the lighting estimation calculations will be started, and your scene will start calculating the lightings and estimate the lights from where it are coming and illuminate your object that way only. So enable camera, it's as you can see, it simply enables your camera if you want to see your through your camera or not. It is good for uses like if you have a canvas in your scene 2D canvas, and you click on some button like play button, then only your camera is open. So it is good for that type of thing. Now enable surfaces. So first of all, let's see what a surface is. Like in the AR code, there is plane detection. So that plane is known as surface here. So when you start your camera and see around the scene, around your environment in real world, then your phone or the Earthwall SDK, what it does is it maps your environment and searches for any plane or surface. So it's known surface here. Search for any surface which is present, and then simply projects the object over it. So if you check the enable surface button, it will start the plane discovery or discovery tool here, and it will start searching for surfaces. Now enable vertical surfaces. It's something just it starts searching for the vertical images, the vertical surfaces, sorry, and sees if any vertical surface are present in your 3D in your real world environment or not. Enable camera focus just allows your camera to focus or automatically focus on it. It's not a big deal. It's something which is not a workaround. And request camera permissions. So if you check this, your Android phone will request for camera, else it will not work. So just remember to check it. So after we have learned what the XR controller script options are, so let's start making building up our scene. First of all, to make a camera work, to make a camera show our 3D environment, we have to um, add a script over it. Just tap on add component button and type XR. You will get see some controllers which Airwall provides. So first of all, just tap on the camera controller. What this camera controller is? This camera controller is simply the controller which takes data from your phone and simply makes calculates how much you have moved in your real world and moves your main camera. This moves your this main camera inside the virtual scene. So we have something in this video. Okay. So this is this camera uh, changes inside the virtual world. Now we are now we also have to add to XR video controller. This is something which enables the background over the camera, overlays the background over the camera, real world background to show the user. After this, we can go to light and add XR light controller. This controller enables the lighting estimation. So if you are doing lighting estimation, then just click on your main light and provide the XR light controller over it. Now let's work around with the plane detection. For plane detection, just go to the 3D object and make a plane, and make sure that plane is at 0 comma 0 comma 0, and drag and draw, just open the XR folder. Inside XR folder, open materials and drag and drop the XR transparent surface over your plane. What it does, it will make your plane transparent so that it will not hinder your user experience. Now to this plane, just add an XR surface controller. This surface controller is something which controls the plane discovery or the surface discovery and generates the real time generates the plane mesh into real time mapping of an environment. So simply just click on surface controller. Surface controller has many of these options like deform to surface. Deform to surface is only supported for air core devices for now. For non-air core devices, just uncheck it. It what it does, it just deforms the surface to like a table is there, so it will deform your plane to a table. But it's not a big deal for non-air core devices. So cool. Display immediately is something that it will display your game object as soon as this plane is discovered. Ground only checks that the game object is shown only on the ground. So what you have to do is simply make your object, like I have this plague doctor. Make it the child of your plane. So whenever a plane will be discovered, this object will be shown over it. Okay, so this was as simple as this. And one thing, if you see, some observe this, there are some shadows made. These shadows will rotate around your object by the light estimation, real-time light estimation. So it will look more immersive. But to be frankly, for Android phones, for Android and iOS phones, lower end phones, it will cost some more power and may uh, uh, make the FPS too low. So for this, what I do is go to my lights and turn off no shadows. It's also great and works good. So after doing this, make sure that your scene is switched to Android or iOS, what you want to do, and simply build your scene. So now let's head over to my presentation. This is a small demo how it looks it on my phone. My phone is Oppo A57 Android 6 and is not ARCO compatible. You can see it detects the plane and simply makes the object over it and check out the tracking. It is attached to the plane. The precision and accuracy is very much high. Also to tell you that my phone GPU is not so great, and it is rendering like an AR core device, so it's really cool. Thank you. Any questions?
Yeah,
Hey,
we do
Shiva.
have some questions.
So Pulkit asked, is it deployed on web or Android? So this SDK, we are the XR SDK we are using is for Android. You can build it on Android or iOS, but they also have a web AR, which is deployed for web, but it's really costly. Vivek asked, what's the price of this SDK? So this SDK is fully free. There is no watermark or something, so you can use it freely and commercially.
So, Shiva.
Shivam, you said about the real-time remote app. So we need to connect it through the USB all time, or we can use freely like update the
For the remote, what are you saying? Can you repeat, please? For the remote, are you talking?
with the remote. We need to connect it through USB all time, or we can use freely that app.
No, if you no wait for the developing purpose, you have to test how your app will look on the phone. For that only, you have to connect your phone to the USB to the computer. Other than that, it is deployed as an Android app, a different Android app. You don't have to connect it to every time connected to a laptop or something. It is rendered on a phone only.
Shivam,
Like can you? Yeah.
while setting up the eighth wall project on the dashboard, they're asking for the bundle identifier, right? So
Yep.
the bundle identifier has to be the same as the Android bundle identifier given in project settings, or can we have a
Yep,
different?
yep. That should be the same identifier as given in the project. You have given in the project and in the browser.
No, 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 not in
Yes,
the project settings. While building, we need to give a bundle identifier. That bundle
yes.
identifier and the eight wall specific.
Okay. I got. So let me show you some magic here. Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah, yeah,
Unity
yeah,
screen. So when we put the in app settings, the bullet identifier here, it
yeah.
magically changes all the settings here also.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. See, magic. Okay.
Any other questions?
So there is a small query for me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you able to? So presently I'm working on. It's not about this thing. Generally, I'm having a doubt in augmented reality. Like
Mm-hmm.
I want a body tracking. In ARKit there is a feature for body tracking, but whereas coming to
Mm-hmm.
ARCore there is or any other Android SDKs there are no any SDK which
Yeah.
provides body tracking. So
Mm-hmm.
is there
Mm-hmm.
any SDK like that? And previously,
Uh,
there is a SDK called Microsoft Connect. It is used to use for body tracking, but presently that service also there is no such service. So, is
Well,
there any other SDK for Android for body tracking?
Actually, for mobile devices,
Hmm.
only there is ARKit for,
Yeah.
but it is only for iOS devices.
Yes. Sir.
But there is Easy AR.
Hmm.
Make sure you check it. Uh, Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. There's an SDK known as Easy AR where
Hmm.
they are working on body tracking, and
Okay.
soon maybe they may be releasing it, and that is open source too. So you can.
Okay. So one more query is that is there any cloud anchor for this one?
Okay.
It
There are no cloud anchors as of now, but one of their talks inside our Discord channel, they told that they are working on it and will soon release it in 2 to 3 months. So I am also waiting for it, and
hmm.
let's see when it comes. I will share with you guys also.
Thank you.
there is a question in chat if you
Mhm.
want to take that.
AR Foundation has body tracking. Yeah, yeah.
Like,
AR Foundation has body tracking because it wraps the AR kit and AR code together. Menu
uh,
motion is there for. Okay, what are the ways in which we can read their interactions? Their interactions. Vivek, can you elaborate your question more?
so
Uh,
I'll elaborate. So basically, what he's
okay.
saying is like if there is a how good the AR Foundation or any other AR SDKs with the real
Mm-hmm.
world environment interaction. So let's say if I'm there in the camera view and there is a character in the camera view, if I shake my hand, will it
Mm-hmm.
interact with me?
Okay, so for this, you need some AR hand gesture detection or something. Like Aman said, Mano Motion is the hand gesture detection SDK, uh, but Mano Motion takes about 2 to 3 months to get you enrolled in the developer login. So I would prefer or recommend you guys to go for Air Foundation for body tracking and hand detection. And also Vuforia also have virtual buttons for interaction. These virtual buttons are something that these are simply the buttons in virtual world. You can use your hands to interact them on. But what you can do is just switch them on or off and nothing
Okay.
else. So for now, for mobile devices, the interaction is limited.
Okay. We will be just taking one more question. We'll be just
Yeah.
taking one more question because we will be like the meeting will be getting over in 2 minutes. So is there
Mhm.
any more question? And if not, then I have just a few announcements to make. And after that, like we can continue. And if the meeting goes over, that's again fine. So is there any more question?
One small doubt is there is will it's having watermark on it? Yep.
No,
No,
Whereas coming
there is
before
no
it.
watermark.
okay.
That's a
So
cool point here.